Caution! This podcast contains a whole lot of alcohol, some Benjamins, a little zin, but worst of all, dudes being dudes, guys being guys. This is for the goons. Welcome to the Boogered Up podcast.
All right, goons, listen, we're here. Are we still talking shit? Can I do an introduction real quick? Can I do an introduction real quick? Can I do an introduction real quick? Nick, can I do it? No, roast me. Go ahead and roast me then.
All the choices going into a fucking speedway as often as you do. You look at a Baja Blast.
Yeah, what's wrong with the Baja Blast,
all
bro?
flavors that's going on in there, man. You're like, ooh, Baja Blast.
What's wrong? I need to know what's wrong with the Baja.
Only
It's just a
week.
Taco Bell drink.
Yeah, it is a Taco Bell.
It's not just a Taco Bell drink.
Or like if you just tip it, perfect.
It is. There is so much more to Baja Blast than just the Taco Bell drink. You can have that with burgers. You can have that with the rollers on Speedway.
No,
You can
Taco
have that
Bell
so much.
Put Baja on the map.
Well, yeah.
Be real. The freeze version is way better than the drink.
To me,
Man,
it's
never
like
tried it.
similar to Sprite at McDonald's.
Hits.
Yeah, it's crispier.
That's
Very good.
crazy. I don't really fuck with Sprite like that.
I fuck with McDonald's Sprite.
We tried one.
Is it gas?
Yeah,
Is it gas like that?
it's crispier. I don't.
Bro, it
gotta
makes
try
It's
it.
crispier?
It
there's,
is
There's been a time it's brought me to my knee, and thank God for giving me such
on a
fucking
nice
Sprite.
hot day. You just
Dude,
you
oh
just
my God.
cruise through the
You
drive
gotta-
through. Your
you gotta get
AC's
no
barely
ice.
pushing.
Oh, in the
and you-
summertime, no ice.
Crispy.
Oh, and that shit really hits you.
I
right
get the
in
ice because I like it cold. But
Yeah, me too. I'm trying to have the ice for
I don't
sure.
know. But
cold.
You got to drink it fast with ice sometimes.
So
Yeah.
I'll drink the whole thing in 3 gulps.
You're not wrong.
Jesus Christ. All right, everybody, welcome back. One of our friends had her on about 2 years ago and shit, and everybody lost their minds and want to know how they can get tattooed by her. So before we go any farther on here, you can hit her up on all the social media and get tattooed by her because she is great at it. She is a vocalist of the band Slice. She just put out a solo project. She's a dog. Everybody welcome back, Saffron. We barking? Is that the intro we're doing? We're
dog.
barking? We're
The dog.
Hey.
I was like,
She got that dog in her.
got that
It's
dog.
like a Chihuahua.
Lost the
No.
hair, became the
I
dog.
take more of like a beagle. You got that dog in you.
Dope. I like beagles. They seem like loyal and.
Beagles
They
fucking
are.
suck. I got charged by a beagle like 3 days ago. That shit was trash.
Well,
She's
I
like,
would also
damn.
charge you.
Yeah.
Man, fuck you, bro.
She's like, hold on. I mean, did you probably provoke the dog?
I didn't. I was just doing my job, walking around.
No, you're probably like, here, doggy, doggy. And the
No,
dog's
I
like,
heard the
"Oh,
dog.
bet."
I heard the dog, and I was like, all right, let me grab my spray. Let me get ready for this motherfucker. Then that dude
See,
saw me. And
Why would anyone like you if you're like that, dude?
bro, because I know what's fixing to come. I know my job. They see the blue and they're like, that's enemy. That's the enemy. And I turn the corner, and then Beagle, every time there's, and I'm like their bark is uncomfortable to hear. It's
That's definitely the kind of dog I'd want to be.
Just
That's the
like
bark you
yelling.
want?
Yeah, stay
Like a
away.
yelling bark.
Give us a Beagle bark.
No.
Damn
No.
fucker.
I'm not gonna do it.
Be the change. When they see the blue, be the change. Don't be the stereotypical blue that they.
Bring treats.
Yeah, bring treats.
Yeah, you bring cat treats. Why not dog treats?
I got a bad story about that. So there was actually a regular on the route that was giving treats to a dog. There's a bunch of the dogs and shit. I had no idea. And 2 dogs came around the corner. They were greyhounds, I think they were.
They're big.
Came
yeah.
around the corner fast as fuck at me, super happy. And I didn't know they were happy. I just thought that they had energy and they were about to kill me. So I sprayed them both in the eye sockets. And then they started crying and they ran inside. And the owner was like, I'm sorry. We should have been watching them and realizing it wasn't a regular mail carrier. She usually gives out treats. They were just coming out for treats. I fucking bawled my eyes out because I felt so bad for
Oh,
these
yeah,
dogs.
you
you
piece of
should.
Yeah,
shit.
that's horrible of you.
Dude,
First
I thought.
instinct is just to spray them down.
Not even let them smell ya. See if you know.
How close did you let them get?
Oh, they came charging at me. And it was like a reaction time of
Oh,
like,
he
I'm
had
either
his
about to
hand
get
on it.
bit by 2.
He
You
was
seen him
ready.
coming? He was ready. He
You
was
just
like,
don't like dogs, dude.
Don't make me
Just
like
say
a
it.
cop right now,
That's
bro.
what
That's
we're trying
like
to do.
just.
He had his hand. He was ready.
That's crazy. Y'all are
He's
disrespectful.
seen him charging.
Yeah.
That's crazy. No, I had to
thought it was my
protect myself.
badge. I'm
'cause
sorry.
Dude, that dog was about to. That dog was
Trying
about
to
to
tell him I
mess
was
me up.
post care, showing him my card.
That's crazy. Y'all are disrespectful. I can't believe this. I'm under attack. I can't believe
That's
it.
so sad.
No, I felt terrible for the
Oh.
dogs. I didn't. Later,
they good?
later years down, I got sprayed by a dog with the spray.
You got sprayed by a dog with the
Hold
spray?
on.
Yeah.
Are you just lying?
We told about this.
I
on the
swear to
pod.
God, a dog came across the street at me, medium-sized dog, and he came up at me like barking and charging. I was like, I give every dog the benefit of the doubt because I don't ever want to do that to a dog game. And the dog started coming up like real close, and I realized like at a certain point, we're not playing games here. This dog's actually gonna fucking bite me. And so I grabbed my bag and I went to put my bag up like for a shield, and he bit the bag and he bit right where the dog spray was, and it sprayed me in both of my fucking eyes at the same time. Like my eyes are getting watery talking about it right now because that shit burnt so fucking bad, dude.
I definitely did that with pepper spray.
Now you
once.
know how them dogs feel.
You sprayed yourself with pepper spray?
Well, I didn't realize like how much it disperses when
Yeah.
it's sprayed, and I like sprayed it right in front of my face and then walked through it.
Ooh.
You are hardcore.
It was stupid. I don't
Shut
know.
the fuck up.
I instantly was like coughing very bad, and
That's
I
how
was like,
gangster
"Holy
she is.
shit, this fucking sucks."
That's how gangster.
It was at work. It was at
You
work.
want to hear? Oh, I'm sorry.
It was at work?
Yeah. So.
You had to continue working?
Yeah.
Did you like wash your eyes out or anything? Or
I don't
did
think so.
Or you're so hardcore. Holy shit! I would have been crying. Did
It
you cry?
was. No.
This has got to be the theme of the episode
I
for
would've
sure.
thought-
It's every time she says something, Nick goes, "You were so hardcore, dude."
I would have been balling. Real talk, man. I would have been like,
I would have went home.
Yeah,
Go to my
I
job.
would've-
It wasn't okay. So
would've
because
clocked
it
out.
had dispersed a little bit, I don't
Yeah.
think it was like as strong as it normally
You
would
just
be.
got
if you,
the
like,
mist.
But I was like, holy shit! Like it felt like the air was pepper. Like
Did you like spray somebody, or were you just spraying it to fuck around?
just fucking around?
That's
'Cause
so
I'm
hardcore.
stupid.
I love that shit.
That's so sad.
You want to hear how big of a piece of shit I am of a friend with dogs? So
Oh God.
shout out my boy Minnick, bro. This is like one of the first nights he came to Tiffin to like hang out with me and
You
party
better
with me.
not change my mind for you to get a dog.
No, listen. So we're walking to the bars from my house. I live very close. And so I knew a shortcut to get to, I know shortcuts. So I was like, hey, follow me. We're going to take this shortcut. I know there's a dog that potentially is somewhere in this realm. But I was like, nah, it's nighttime. He's got to be inside. So we're walking, we're chit-chatting, and I just hear, like, the chain rattle. And I just take off. And he's like, dude, what are you doing? And then, like, he hears, roof, roof. And he's like, you motherfucker. Bro, I was like 100 yards in front of him by the time he was, like, fucking picking his feet up. Oh, it was so funny, bro. I guess it wasn't as funny the way I told it. The way he tells it, bro, it's way better. But I, like, completely, like, dusted him. And, like, I say to
Just
all
left
my...
him. You didn't even warn him.
Well, because I was like, all right, if I try to talk now, I'm going to run out of breath, and the dog's going to get me. So I was like, conserve as much air as I have right now, get as far as I can, and then see if he's all right.
Yeah, that sucks for your friend.
Yeah.
I don't think he got fucked up though. He just called me a piece of shit like the whole way to the bar, and I was like, I'm sorry, man. And I'm fucking trying not to throw up, and I'm like,
My brother got like half of his leg ate off by a dog when we were little, for sure. Yeah, it was fucked up.
Jesus Christ.
what kind of dog?
I think it was like, I don't want to say this because I love pit bulls, but I think it was like a pit bull.
Aw.
And
It's all about how you train them.
you know what? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was like some. I know it was either like a little yippy dog or like a notorious like people talk about.
I
it all
wouldn't
the time.
be
can't think of
surprised
what-
a yippy dog though, because they fucking
Bro,
They don't bite.
they have the most
and
attitude.
they just keep
Yeah.
going back too.
Yeah.
Like they don't know when to quit.
Yeah, he was running through a yard at lunchtime and like got his shit fucked up. It was bad.
Damn, dog like took him out from a. Oh fuck,
Yeah.
man.
I got a story about running away, but not from a dog. I got caught on a fence. I tried to climb a fence one time, running away from some people, and I got caught on my shirt and my sock, dude. So I'm hanging there, and it's one of the tall fences, so I can't. So like I'm completely hanging off. My one friend kept running, and then my other friend like came back and lifted me off the fence. It was pretty sweet, but
Damn, you. Oh, were these people trying to beat your ass?
no, we were playing tag
Oh,
or some shit like that.
You
Fuck
definitely
that,
got tagged,
dude.
is what
That's
you're
why I
saying.
don't
You
do
definitely got
that.
caught up.
definitely was it.
He definitely got tagged. They tagged him, and then they were like, "You're it," and then you were just like, "I can't get off the fucking fence."
Like, well, this game's gonna go on forever because I'm never gonna get you guys.
I can't remember what we were doing, but it was nothing like severe.
That's so funny. I've ripped my jeans like hopping fences, like ding.
I've just never been athletic, very, very athletic. So I just get stuck in those situations.
I just get caught usually being bad.
I don't like
Doing
getting
bad stuff.
caught.
I almost got ran over.
I'm like a
being
Slytherin.
Toilet paper in once.
Wait, what?
I almost got ran over while toilet papering somebody
Oh.
once.
Oh,
What?
What did
In
you
their
think he
backyard.
said?
In their backyard?
I forgot like what that was for a second, and I was just like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Why would toilet paper?"
You wiping your ass with toilet paper and you got caught or something? What the
Yeah,
fuck are
I
you
was-
talking
You
about,
got
bro?
hit by a car?
Then I remember
You got hit by a car while wiping your ass with toilet
who
paper,
ran
bro?
into your house? Like,
Where do you decide to wipe your ass, dog?
Shitty night, dude.
Was your bathroom on the first floor?
No.
Jesus Christ.
Speaking of which, though, I like know a couple people that have run into houses in their car, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah, bro.
Just drove into the house?
Just drove into a house. One of them was like fucked up, but like
What about the other one?
I don't know.
Could've
I
been-
just like
could've been
don't know
avoided.
how that happens. How do you just run into a fucking house?
Yeah, 'cause,
I
like, they're,
watched
like,
the old
right there.
mayor. I watched the old mayor for the town we grew up at in Fremont. I used to live down the street from him, and he used to run into his house all the fucking time because he would try and back his truck up into his house after like a poker night. Apparently, he just fucked up, and I would watch him back up, hit the side of the house, get back up, hit the other side of the house. He couldn't get it in there. His fucking garage opening was just dented up all over. It was
Boy,
so fucking
T.O.
funny, bro.
Oh my
The
God.
back of his truck was all fucked up only because of him trying to park his truck after poker nights.
I love that. The whole reason I got cosmetic damage on mine is trying to fucking back up.
Same
Fucking
for
back-
mine.
back
Let's
right
let's
into a
dive
pole.
in though.
Yeah,
let's dive in. We've been talking about some other bullshit. I want to talk
I
about.
thought we already dove in.
I
We're
wanna-
just in
I-
the shallow end. We're just dipping
Yeah,
our
yeah,
feet,
yeah. I
getting
wanna
our
get-
feet wet.
I don't know if I can swim much further, boys.
Retweet.
It's getting serious.
Yeah.
All right, Saffron, we got you here, and we didn't have you last time before the slice, before the solo, before all this shit that you got going on for yourself right now. But I want to get into it right away. Where the fuck did you come up with Slice? Like, because if people don't understand, she's a vocalist of a hardcore band called Slice, doing very well. And I wanted to get into the creation. Is that what we're doing? That's what
yeah.
we're doing when we're
Motherfucking slice. Bitch.
That's what I do. Yeah. On
Fucking
stage.
A. Hell yeah.
you do Slice. No,
Hardcore
no,
as
she
fuck.
said no. I don't fucking
Aw,
do that.
Man.
I don't do that. Shit.
No, where did you
I
get?
don't do that dumbass shit.
What made you want to start Slice?
Well, to be honest, it was like I kind of the only like outlet of creativity I ever used growing up was like drawing and stuff like that. And then you meet so many people through that. Like I started tattooing and stuff. I was only like 17 when I started. And I met so many people through that, but I also had a kid really young, so I kind of felt like I couldn't really go into making music, or I didn't have like the connections or anybody to like kind of build me up and make me feel like it was possible. But you know, I had been going to my friend shows for quite some time and like started involving my kid and like seeing that it was possible to even take him to a show and that people were like protective and cared about us. And I think just like showing up for my friends made me feel like it was possible for me to do it. And I mean, I've always wanted like an outlet of expression that was more violent.
Aggressive, yeah.
Yeah, because
Hit it again. Just hit it again. I just fucking
Cody Ray hits
it's
it
like
fucking
Fruit
good too.
Ninja.
Fruit
in the
Ninja.
middle of it. Just I
thinking
wanted to
more
express
extreme.
myself, and Nick's just like, just like that, dude. You ever just want to,
Get Nick in the pit, dude.
Just slicing, motherfucker.
dude? When we had Devin on, we were talking about going to a show, and we were talking about getting Nick involved in one, and I was gonna try and get him involved in Cruelty, but nobody could come, and I was so hurt because I really wanted to just see how Nick would
Nick,
react.
you gotta come to a Slice show, dude.
I would love. I'm just scared.
Well, don't be. I'll protect you.
Do you have them on the
It'll be
weekends?
okay.
Do you have them on the weekends?
My son?
No, the shows.
Show?
My son.
I like. Well, I was like, I can't take him. Yeah, sometimes. Usually on a weekend.
Nice.
Sometimes they're on like a Thursday. There's some dumb day.
We can go on then. We just couldn't go because it was a Tuesday.
Yeah, they were not happy about the fact that
I
that show landed on Tuesday.
Tuesday's a weird day to have a show.
Yeah, especially with a
It was
tour
like-
like that.
It was in the afternoon as well, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
started at fucking 4 o'clock because there was like 8 bands.
That's
Crazy. I thought it was crazy too.
That's
Yeah.
dope though. At the same time, I wish they did earlier shows again.
I would love nothing more because I'd be able to go to shows all the fucking time then.
Yeah.
I can't do that shit anymore. I fucking almost fell asleep at the wheel coming back from that bitch.
Yeah.
Can't do it. But going back on the Slice, I got a question for you immediately.
Yes.
You've just started this band. You've been at it for how long? You guys say a couple months, 6 months, maybe a year? Has it been a year?
Our first show was in November. Obviously, we recorded and stuff before that in like
6 months.
probably.
What'd you just say?
6 months.
God damn it,
June.
Nick.
That's like 8 months, isn't it?
God damn it, Nick.
Hold up, yeah.
I don't
What
know. I
the
didn't
fuck,
do
Nick? How the hell? He counted it. You counted it on your fingers. I watched you. How the hell did you mess
On
that
your
up?
fingers, even?
He said
fucked up?
he went November, December, November. So that's about 6. I want to
I
ask,
might have skipped a few months.
as you just started this and you've been going to shows and playing a decent amount of shows, what is the worst time that you have had at a show now? Because everybody that plays shows, I have a couple horror stories of them, but what's the worst horror story that you have so far?
Like, fuck Redrunn skate shop.
Yeah,
Fuck that
yeah,
place. Oh,
yeah.
I will fight that dude if I ever see him.
Yeah, what happened? Explain this.
Fuck that guy.
Explain this for the people that don't know either.
Okay, so I was playing a show with my friends and it was like all the homies.
Mm.
It was like all my friends. It was Contained and Hard Count and Concuss and See No Evil and Sockham was supposed to play, but dude like broke his back or something.
God bless.
It was crazy. Like I hope he's good. But
Yeah,
that
that's
was insane. And then Lauda did like a secret set, and after their set, okay, well first of all, dude was just being weird as fuck. Like because he was the owner, I think we were all kind of like, okay.
Are you kind of trying to just like let it slide, whatever he's doing?
I think everybody was just trying to be cool because like nobody wanted to be disrespectful, and we were like standing in front of the glass display cases and stuff because we didn't want his things to be broken. Like everybody was trying to be as respectful as possible. Every band that started was like respect the space kind of thing. But I think he started getting like a little pissed off that people weren't buying into whatever bullshit he was doing. He was like walking around with like these weird little like sock hand puppets and fucking sliding around on his knees and like just being weird as fuck. Like and
like sliding like a haunted, like a hydro thing, or like the scary like slide, like the looking like
Yeah, like the
like
monster.
like he would like kids would at a fucking like.
Oh,
on a
he's like hitting the
slide
power
and shit.
slide.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
My
It
man's
was
hitting
stupid.
the Jack
It was
Black.
stupid and weird.
while
And-
people were moshing.
Yes, and like you're gonna get beat up even if it is on accident because you're.
Dude,
not
you're gonna
even-
catch a fucking knee at the worst time, bro.
Why are you doing that? It was just, and I'm standing there and I'm trying to mosh too, and like you're looking out for this weirdo. It was just like such a weird
looking
time.
out for this guy?
This fucking weird guy, and
There's crab walking around the place.
literally. So, he's like trying to involve people in it too, and everybody's like, yeah, and like just trying not to be a dick, basically. And one of our friends was moshing, and like I guess it was just too much, and they decided to like take him outside and start like yelling at him and telling him to leave and shit. And then, you know, people came to his defense. Jimmy from Edgemen, like, was there, and they were supportive, and everybody was trying to get this guy to calm down, and he literally would not chill.
The owner you're talking
He has
about.
long
Yeah.
hair.
It's like wavy, normal
Yeah, that's
length,
what I'm
and he
okay
had a
on.
mustache. He was just a weird fucking guy.
I'm trying to picture him. And that's what
Nick's
I would
creating
picture.
like a police
Yeah.
sketch of this guy
Yeah,
in his
dude,
head
that's
right
exactly
He
what
was
I'm
wearing,
doing.
like,
now. Crab
fucking-
hands.
He's like a weird button-down shirt. He's like throwing fake cockroaches into the crowd and stuff. It was
What
just-
the fuck is he doing?
Oh,
It was weird.
That
and
pissed me off because I
yeah,
think it's real.
Literally, it was gross, and I don't like that. It was gross, and I don't like that.
Mid mosh. Fucking
Dead ass.
cockroaches.
I'm like, ah!
Yeah, it was not cool. And I don't really give a fuck what anybody does. I'm not like here to police anybody. I don't give a fuck.
Right, we
but
don't yuck nobody's yum.
yeah, for real. Like I'm pretty cool with whatever. That was just weird though. And so he's outside yelling at my friend, and I walk out to the door, and I'm like, well, he's my friend, and he's gonna be inside for our set, so you can drop it. And he didn't like that I said that, and definitely had a problem with like anybody trying to defend him, and just instigated like a whole ass fight, and then looked at me because I had made a mention like, well, we just drove from like hours away to come play here.
Mm.
And he was like, I don't give a fuck who you are, like you can all leave. So I go back inside, and it seems like everything's fine for a while. And then Concussed they were setting up, and somebody in their band was like, oh, well, they're shutting this show down, I guess, so we have to stop. So
I heard, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I did hear that certain somebody that might be in this room got up on the stage, grabbed the mic, and just started telling every single person to go fuck themselves, basically. Very vulgar.
yeah, he was slicing it up, dude.
I was like,
Slicing it up. Everybody
fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
I got up there, and I was just like, why the fuck would you book a hardcore show knowing that this is how we are, and you're going to have a problem with, like, this here? She was like, respect the venue, and I was like, first of all, respect the culture that you're inviting into your place. Like, don't act like because it's not for you that it's not for us, because it's definitely for us, and we'll let you know that.
And that was the last show that one of your members was a part of, right?
Yeah, Shy. She moved to New Jersey, like, right after that. So it sucked, you know. That was, like, a special show for us to play with all of our friends, and we were really stoked to play it, too. So I was pissed, because we don't get to play again until June 19th. So I was like...
What's the next show?
We're playing with Soulblind and A Sky So Black and Standstill, which is such a good band. They're so cool. And Normal is playing too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, I heard about that because we were just at Tied Down, which is one of the reasons why you're here is because you couldn't do Muay Thai this week because everybody's so fucking sore from after the weekend and everything.
It sucks.
But shout out Brooke. We just had a conversation about it, and Brooke was telling me about what you did. And I was like, Jesus Christ, Saffron, like, can you just chill out for a second? And I was like, he's like, no. It was justifiable, but at the same time, when she grabbed the mic, I kind of was like, it's already over. Why are we just cussing everybody out, Saffron?
Cause fuck it.
Cause fuck it. Might
I'ma
as well
do
tell
what
them how
I
you
wanna,
feel.
you know?
Somebody had to tell him.
Yeah, that's how I felt. Like, somebody's got to speak up for us, because I think everybody felt pretty defeated, and I was like, nah, fuck you. Just so we're clear, it's fuck you.
How long in the show were you before it got shut down?
3 bands in, so there was like 3 more bands left.
Yeah.
And people paid money like for tickets and stuff.
Yeah. And I really don't know if they did or not, but like the money was definitely split up a different way and that made me feel bad because like we got paid because we were a traveling band, but like I feel like maybe my friends took a cut or something knowing that, and that still makes me feel like shit because like they deserved what they got for playing too.
Right.
I don't know. Those people fucking suck.
Yeah, I've heard horror stories about
What's
it, and
this
that's
place?
what
Redrunn Skate Shop.
Redrunn.
Redrunn.
Hey,
Michigan.
fuck you.
Fuck
Red
that place.
Run.
Wasn't there, but fuck you. Fuck you.
I'm not even skating with y'all anymore.
For real.
Slice. Ties cut.
Hell
Nick-
yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna have in my head for a very long time. Is that really what you do on stage? Do
No,
you
I
do that?
really-
You
I
need
swear
to.
to God,
You
I
need to
swear to
adapt
God.
this.
I
swear
think
to
I
God.
should just bring a knife.
I swear to
Come
God.
get a
I swear to
slice.
God, like mic in hand like this. She's like, yeah. Yeah.
Sound
effect
effects
and
is so
everything.
funny.
I'm gonna do that on stage too.
The
with
sound of it.
Yeah.
You got to do that at the show when we're able to get to. You got to go up there and be like,
I'm gonna be like, Saffron Slice.
I want you to get up on stage and do it.
Oh my God, everybody.
dude, you got to start the show by
I feel like
grabbing the
everybody
mic.
look at me like, what the
Yeah.
Like
They
everybody
said-
be like, what the fuck?
No, they'd love it.
Oh, okay.
They'd love it.
But then they'd be like, get him.
No.
I'm
no,
like, "Ah!"
no. It's not that. It's not like that targeted.
If Nick just goes up and there and says a lot of problematic shit, probably, which then would get him in trouble.
No,
Don't
Nick
even
would
look
be-
at me as if
Nick
this
would be-
isn't a thing.
Nick would be too nervous to even say anything because I'd be like, all right, Nick, there's a lot of people here that are way bigger than you
And love to fight.
and will kill you. They will do it without hesitation. So just get off.
I'd just be like, that's my friend Nick. He's just dumb.
Yeah, it's kind of like the thing that like I got with like I mentioned Tied Down and everything. Seeing a bunch of cool people this weekend and talking to people made me realize once again that like I was never the smart one. So like having conversations with people and they're like referring to like my eating habits and like old times and like stories that like from back when I was going to shows all the time. I was like, yeah, I'm not any fucking smarter than that. Like one of the Like, shout out Caleb. He asked about the pod and everything. I told him I was doing good and whatever. And he's like, I was like, yeah, it can get hard. It's like, we're pretty stupid. And he's like, yeah, y'all are, it's only for retards. And I laughed so fucking hard because I was like, yeah, that's just us. He's like, yeah, I listen to it, but like,
I listened to it.
yeah, you get it. And I was like, yeah, we're not smart.
Respectfully.
For the retards.
And for Nick was the best part. I was like, and the worst part is I'm not even the dumbest one. He goes, oh, I know. And everybody just slowly looks at you. It's like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, yeah, it's me.
So when you get up there, you'll be fine because they'll see you.
Well, everybody go get you some Slice merch.
Yeah.
And then like, yeah, I
That's
need a hoodie.
sick.
Need a hoodie.
You should. You should do that. I would
Oh,
love that.
man.
Oh, fuck. So before we go any farther, we have a couple fun things that we have set up for this episode. But I told you, after you got off the pod, one of the biggest things that came from that was so many people were trying to find out when the hell they could get tattooed by you. So before we go any farther, we're not even close to this episode, but let them know how to actually get tattooed by you this time, because last time a lot of people were fucking confused for some reason. Don't know how. But we'll describe that for you guys so you guys can book the appointment so she can be busy as shit.
Yeah, please. I literally... Anything that's like a luxury service right now I feel like is kind of struggling. So I have an Instagram. It's Sassafras Tats. And the link to my Square business site is on there. And on there it has like all of my availability, the length of appointments, the price of those appointments. And if you have questions, you can always message me.
And if you guys come to the golf scramble on September 7th, she's 100% going to come play in it, right?
I love golf.
I love golf.
Golf is sick.
I heard that in DJ Khaled. I love golf.
Another one.
Yes.
We're trying to get her to get a team. We want to get just a bunch of dudes that like the hardcore. If we get like one squad of hardcore dudes that go in there and play golf
Well,
that
I'll
don't
call
know.
out Casey and Willie now and say that if they come with
Casey
me, I'll
and
do
Willie, you're calling them out?
it. Yeah.
All right.
Come on, Casey. Come on, Willie.
Willie, if you're not busy throwing up 435 pounds only one time, and Casey, if you're not too busy fighting everybody in Toledo in your basement, come to the golf scramble because she needs partners.
Yeah.
And you can get a celebrity fourth one. We'll figure out what that one would be. But let's get into the fun of this. All right. So we were talking about last
Into the
time with
meat.
the episode. There was a bunch of stereotypes that got sent out, and a lot of people were in defense of the guys because you said some very disrespectful thing about men on there.
Do you
About-
wash your butt?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Knowing if somebody washes their butt, I feel like is just like important.
But how much of a wash butt would you say? And like, what is technically washing your butt?
I'd prefer it real clean.
Well, I get that. I understand. I think everybody wants their butt to be clean.
I wipe my butt.
He slices it.
Slices.
Slices the butt.
Right.
That's good. That seems painful, but
With my hand, not a knife. It's not
that's a
as
crazy
painful.
concept. I would have thought you meant knife.
Yeah, thanks for clarifying.
That's really glad.
How many times do you wrap the knife in toilet paper just so it doesn't
my
cut
God.
through
Oh
and
my
you
God.
cut your asshole?
I'm like, all right, let's see how strong this fucking Charmin really is. I don't know.
Anyway.
I hit that fucking. I told y'all, man. Cody Rat told you I haven't fucking hit a bong in forever, man. I hit a bong and now I going fucking bonkers.
Bonkers.
Bongers. Yeah, there you
I
go.
could tell it's 7 minutes in when you said your story about the
I forgot
fucking
you
dog.
hit that. That was a while ago.
No, it wasn't. It feels like it. It was probably like 8 minutes ago.
What time is it?
Oh, fucking! I could tell that
Oh,
you're at that level with that story. I looked over at Andrew, and Andrew was just laughing his fucking ass off on this story of you because you looked around for the room and nobody accepted that story at all.
No, and I was like, you know what? It's all right. That's how I learn.
So what are you talking about with wiping ass? Like, what are you talking about cleaning butt? Are you talking like washing, like shower butt?
Like using soap.
Yep, got to.
Do you use soap to like wipe your butt?
Not wipe it when I'm
No, but like cleaning
shower.
it, yeah.
Like shower, like
But I guess there's also guys that literally don't even wipe it because I think I've heard from a couple guys, they don't even wipe their ass because that shit's gay.
I need to.
Like touching your butthole at all is gay.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Interesting.
Well, you're not like
So they're walking around with itchy butthole all day,
for real.
digging in their ass with what?
That's
Doo-doo
how
stains.
They live their life like that, and their girlfriends, because they all have girlfriends.
Wash their doo-doo stains out.
Yep. They clean their undies and they. Yep.
Wait a minute.
Last time I had doo-doo stains, bro, I think I was like learning my tracing my ABCs on
Yeah.
my homework.
Axel doesn't have doo-doo stains no more. He's 8, so
Clean butthole.
yeah, he knows
Mo-
how to clean his butthole.
Motherfuckers walking around with itchy buttholes, man.
That's bizarre.
That is bizarre.
I feel like there's
That's a
just
totally
a lot of,
unheard of
cleanliness
concept.
things that like men don't wipe down things when they're cleaning.
Come on, man. What are you talking
so
about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Like,
What are you talking about?
I've dated men and lived with them,
Like don't dust.
and they'll like pick things up and maybe be more organized, but like every surface is kind of sticky.
Yeah, no, I don't like sticky.
Damn.
I'm weird about the way I feel. Like I'll shower 3 times a day if I got to get that feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we're talking furniture. I'm talking about like the furniture in the house. Like,
How is that getting sticky?
you're telling?
That
Motherfucker,
is-
it's a Lysol wipe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but
They got scented ones.
they don't want to do that. That's like not a priority.
But the fact that Nick didn't pick up that you switched over the furniture, and he was like, "What are we talking about couches for?"
Yeah, like hold up, sticky couches. Hell no, they like.
I do
just let a
believe in
lollipop sit?
some sticky surfaces, though. I will say that might be a stereotype that sticks. But like there's also for us, like y'all got stereotypes too as women, like
You
the
pee
food.
like fire hydrants.
Yeah.
I do have to pee. Literally all the time.
No, I don't think he means
No,
that. I think he means
girls
like the
pee
way
loud.
Oh,
y'all just like
I don't think I pee loud. I think it's quiet.
y'all pour it out of a bucket.
Not mine.
It's like putting your thumb over a garden hose. That's what I fucking imagine. It's like when girls have to pee really bad. It just comes out like.
There's been, I guess, if I like, a couple times in life, I've had like a fire hose pee.
Okay. So I'm not too far off. I'm I'm in the ballpark. I'm just not sitting behind home
But that's when
plate.
you're holding it for a long time or something.
Like on a car ride?
Yeah, I have little peas a lot.
Oh, so you don't like save up for big peas. Okay.
No. Drives me nuts to have any pee in there.
It I get that though. The feeling of urine, like having to pee,
I don't like
it's
a full
annoying.
bladder. It
Can
doesn't
you
feel nice.
concur?
I hold pee a lot. I ain't
Don't
gonna
do it.
front.
That's not good for you.
I don't like the feeling,
hold
like
pee.
especially like when
No.
you got a
Yeah,
rock.
moving at all. Yeah. Fuck that.
And then like sometimes I've held it to the point where my pee hole hurts, like where I can feel it all the way like from my belly button down like to everything, to where like I have to hunch over because I gotta pee so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can relate to that.
No.
No, I was like, what the fuck is
But
he
I was
talking
just- I
about?
was letting him finish.
Supportive.
I was supporting him. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's what I was doing.
It's like I support Slice. I need some merch. Oh my god, we just need my hand going like that with a couple like blood droplets coming off of it. I think that should be hardcore.
It's from his ass. From when he wipes his
It's
ass.
from when he wipes his ass.
You know what I
For the
think you
blood.
should have a podcast? You should have like a little segment is Nick Core.
Nick Core?
Yeah.
Explain
Core.
this. What do you mean? We could do it the first episode right now.
Everything he thinks is hardcore.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nick, give us this week's Nick Core. The 3 things that are Nick Core.
Barbed wire, bear traps, and
Sick.
hunting cabins. It's pretty hardcore.
Cool. That's what we got for this week, folks.
Barbed wire and bear traps. It sounds like we're hunting.
Yeah, you got a fucking hunting cabin. That would make a lot of sense, Nick.
Yeah, you're going hunting with the bear trap and the barbed wire.
That's pretty fucking hardcore.
Yeah.
But I'm not hunting for like animals. I'm going fishing with that barbed wire. That's what makes it hardcore.
Oh.
And then he's gonna sit on the bear trap.
Cody Ray's on it this week. I love it. We're on the same like telewaves.
All right.
All right. What you got going on? What's your
Yeah,
hat?
My brain just went burr. What are you
I'm
looking
trying
at?
to read your hat.
You got
Oh.
Nick
Is that a new hat?
Yeah, it's a new hat. I got it this weekend. You
Looks
want to read it?
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feeling depressed? Smith and oh my God. Chris Benoit. I don't know.
Their merch is sick.
I'm gonna say that is a very hard hat
Yeah, I
though.
love everything that they do.
It's a great company. I really like what they do.
Can I see the hat though? It looks like it's really.
Don't take this off.
I was gonna say, I
You
wanna-
know how my
Hair.
hairline.
It looks like good fucking quality.
It's actually really
I was
good.
gonna say it looks like really good.
I want to
quality.
get one too, but I can't wear hats no more
Cobra
that
hat?
I shaved my head.
Why not?
Because I look like a real boy. Like I am a
I'm a
boy.
real
Yeah, bro,
boy.
that's a nice hat.
Yeah, I'm a real boy.
Here,
now.
hold on, I want to see.
I'm gonna wear a
Put
hat.
put that on. Let's see. Let's,
Aw.
yeah.
Is that like
Yeah.
$40
I look like
hat,
a boy.
$45.
The top of my head is what turns me into a woman.
You're definitely ready to go to a ball game.
Just the top of your head, huh?
Yeah, that's it.
The
Don't
top
look
of my
like a
head
boy
is
in a
what
hat.
turns me into a woman.
Go to your.
Everything
mean-
else, no.
Yeah, no.
It's a really nice hat though.
What they do is sick. I like their shit a lot, and I've been wanting to get one of these hats for a minute, and I saw it, and I was like, "Yep." And then I got Clee the camo shirt of this too.
Dope.
Oh,
which is
that's
sick.
super sick. They
Yeah,
have it.
their shirts.
Damn, I really like that hat.
If it's a really nice hat.
It is, dude,
actually
the
is. What
quality.
is the fucking company?
Like,
of it?
look how
It's a
Cobra.
Cobra hat, yeah.
Yeah.
Cobra hats are
Dude.
nice.
Embroiderment looks awesome.
Yep. And the
Damn.
little rope.
Yeah, dude, that's what really got me was the rope. I'm like, damn.
Yep.
I was just talking about the rope with somebody this weekend that's on hats. Sometimes it's real skinny.
I don't even-
Sometimes it's
I don't-
real like that where it looks good.
Yep. It's a good style.
Yeah.
The rope on the hat is a way to go.
Yeah.
If anybody wants one of these hats, friendsfamilyforever.com.
Yeah.
That's is this a part of Haywire?
Did
Or is this a part of the
Austin
brand?
from Haywire runs the
Yeah.
stuff, I think.
Yeah, I know that he does that. I just didn't know if this was connected to Haywire or was connected to the brand.
I think it's just the brand.
I think it's the brand
Yeah.
too. That's what I thought, at least.
Overall, dope hat. I like
Overall,
it.
it's all connected.
Everything is connected all
Everything
into
is
one.
connected.
Crazy. Like a motherfucking connect the dot.
Yeah.
Keep going. Half this episode just give me Nick's mind just spinning
Nick
and running.
Core, yeah, dude, I can't be hitting bongs anymore now before.
Why?
we
I got
record.
one over there. You
We
want me to
do
go get
this
it?
every week almost now, where
Damn,
Nick
and
hits it.
And last week, what'd we do?
You-
Smoked a blunt before
we got
the
it.
episode.
You wanna hit the Luca Bear?
No, dude, that's what's fucking making everything slow down and smell funny. Gears are grinding.
Smell funny.
Yeah.
Saffron's
the-
face did
the
it smell funny?
gears are like they're grinding, so like it's starting to like. they
You
need
smell
oil.
rubber in there? Is that what it is?
Yeah. I smell the gasoline.
All right.
Anywho,
Huh.
Tied Down.
Hmm.
Let's recap Tied Down.
Sure.
Me and you were there. I know these guys, and I'm sure that Nick's gonna have a thing or two to say about it.
Nick Core.
Nick Core. Give me some of your favorite moments about Tied Down. For the people that don't know Tied Down is a fest that last year I went to where I had the episode where I got thrown by my neck by
Oh, yeah, you
Brody
got
King.
Yeah.
Which I got asked that 7 times this weekend.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, and I was like, every time I just wanted to punch myself harder.
Yeah,
But
but
everybody
you
had a
know,
lot of compliments
you know,
about it,
that's
but
good. Good.
it was I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Compliments are weird.
explain.
I'm not great at I'm just like it's awesome to hear somebody compliment something you've done or are a part of or like who you are even, but then it's also like, what if I don't think that back?
Yeah, 100%.
Agreed.
100% I understand
And
that.
like, what do I say other than like thank you 5 times? Like, I'm cool saying thank you because I am grateful for any compliments I get. I never want to be somebody that seems like they're not grateful or don't feel like they need to be like humble about anything. Because, I mean, like I said, I didn't do music or anything for the longest time because I felt inadequate or that I wouldn't be taken seriously or that I wouldn't, just whatever insecurities I had about who I was.
And now look at you, your own solo project.
That's cool. Yeah, it's very cool. to
You
be
came
able
out
to do
singing
that.
all sad and shit.
Yeah, I didn't even know I could do that for real.
Sing or be sad.
Well, I have been sad for pretty much ever, but I thought my singing was like mid.
This is mid, but it's actually like.
But being in like a heavier band, I kind of just was like, fuck it. no one's gonna say shit if it sucks.
So do you like? So do you like scream?
Yeah. And Slice I scream. It is.
Duh, why
It is
can't I-
literally hardcore.
Why can't I
is the
put two and
crazy
two
part.
together? That's hardcore as fuck.
Yeah. We be yelling, for sure.
Hollering.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to yell? Scream. What's your favorite thing
Like
to
word.
scream? Yeah, while you're on stage. That's not part
Bitch.
of your song.
Bitch.
Bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
That's the favorite word to yell.
Or move. It just,
Move!
Yeah, it feels cool to be like fucking move, and then they do. That feels powerful.
You're like controlling all these.
Yeah.
People-
Give me a McDonald's Sprite. You need to yell
next
that
time,
once.
next show, somebody better bring me a fucking.
You gotta
McDonald's
yell
Sprite.
that one time.
Don't start doing Kublai Khan shit and just
No.
yelling all of that.
Shake your ass, mamas.
Dude, there's a band that goes out and like before they have like a heavier part for their song every time now, he's just like, all right, now it's time to get freaking nasty. I want to see those ass cheeks shake to this like it's never done before. And you're like, what the
Why?
fuck is happening right
I
Why?
now?
don't want to see that.
I'd be like, hey, that rally's down the road. Go get me a chicken bite box.
The worst
I would
part is
rather
there
beat
was
the shit out of people.
there was a
Like,
video of a girl that went up there and shook her ass, and he was like, I was like, you keep asking for this.
Yeah, what? You can't fucking be like yuck when you're asking for it. You know what I mean?
You're yucking your own yum.
Yeah.
Damn, that dude is
That's-
self-served
What the-
himself.
Yeah, what the fuck's that word? That's a hypocrite.
I wouldn't call him that.
No, okay.
I don't know him that way.
Damn, I tried to use a big word, didn't use it right.
I don't know him that way. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure who he knows that way either.
Swing and a miss.
But I think that it's cringe, and I would say that to his face. I'd be like, "That's cringe."
Yeah, I
It is
mean,
weird, yeah.
Yeah. Can you not tell?
it's weird energy for sure.
It's weird to
Yeah.
even listen to those songs. Like,
Yeah. Now that you know that he says that before.
oh
that,
no, not that. Just like those songs that you hear now, that are like that, like "Shake That Ass for a Gucci Chain" or some shit. Like, you ever heard that one?
I don't know. I like that one by Schoolboy Q, "Man of the Year." That song's just
Yeah, oh
fucking
yeah, I
cool.
like that one.
Yeah, man on the bounce.
Sounds crazy, bro.
It's a good song.
It's a really good song.
I know the song. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. What song are you talking about though, Cody Ray? You're talking about
Never
Some
mind.
sexy red.
Probably.
Sexy Red Fox.
Damn, Glorilla
Looking
fuck,
for the
bro.
hose.
I'm sure she does.
Yeah, Glow.
but, like,
Glorilla
Two-tone
number
Cuddy,
one.
Yeah, to match the nails, ho.
Yeah.
and Glow.
to each their own, I guess.
Whoa,
Nick
dude,
Core.
I love Glow.
Glow's hard.
Glow is hard.
I think the next for you is rap. I think that's what you gotta do.
I've been saying that. Because I think if you could do hardcore, you could rap.
I think
for
you can
sure.
pull off-
Yeah.
You
It's
can
just
do-
like flow. You have to have good flow in what you're doing.
You got a rapper name?
got like a little Fred Durst vibe, do you?
Dog.
It's a compliment.
If we're gonna compare me to a new metal band, it has to be like Primer 55. That shit's sick.
He said you got some Fred Durst in you. Get this chick a red hat. We'll find out,
Swear to
dude. I'm
God.
telling
Like
you.
breaking shit.
for the nookie.
Yeah,
Damn, I'm about to listen to some Limp Bizkit on the way home now.
you should.
Damn, look at crazy. I'm about to fucking hit 75. About to break
There's
something.
gonna be so many new people to
You're
listen to
gonna
this
break
episode.
yourself, dude.
I'm just kidding. I ain't going 75.
There's gonna be so many new people to listen to this episode, and they go, "Who the fuck is that guy
Like, yeah.
on the podcast?"
Like, yeah, done, out, sold, gone.
No.
They're
Half
gonna
of them are
steal
gonna.
Nick from the podcast.
They're gonna stick around because they're gonna listen. That's what half of this podcast is just people listening for what the next thing Fairy Tale says.
Well, they just listen to it so they feel smarter themselves. They'll be like, yeah, there's no way I'm dumber than this guy. You know what I mean?
Nah, you're smart, bro. Don't let them
I'm
talk
say,
down to you.
I'm say, yeah,
You know?
I'm dumb, but like low key, I'm smart. I just like being dumb.
I think you could write hardcore.
You think so?
Yeah.
I would. I think I could.
It's fun.
I burned down my house.
I feel like not as many people use it as like okay, so I feel like there's two different types of people involved and neither are bad really, but some people are just making something cuz it sounds cool and like I'm the kind like then there's people that are making it because it means something to
Coming
them.
from the heart.
Yeah, and because they want to move somebody else in that way or make them feel less alone. And like that sounds cringe to me, like less alone in life. But for real, like
Just more relatable.
yeah, like there's so much shit that like is spoken about in music in such a vague way that it could be directed towards anyone and move anybody and maybe just make them feel better about a position they're in life, or like maybe even give them the solution, even if it's fighting.
True.
A lot of people, it seems like with hardcore, their release has always been anger.
Yeah.
And for them to have that natural ground to where the words that they're feeling come in a violent manner, even if the song is one of my favorite bands, Blood for Blood, majority of their songs are not violent. They're actually talking about like how they are fucking tired of this life and like they're sick and tired of always being down.
Yeah.
And like, but you would never guess it with their music.
That's
a lot
how
of those
I feel
bands
about
are
Neglect.
like that.
Like that was one of my biggest influences, I think, just in terms of like talking about my mental health. And I mean, I've struggled with like suicidal ideation pretty much all my life. I assume that one day my kid might, or some like my younger brother, or like literally anybody I know might, and to know that somebody that close to them also felt that and maybe is doing something they never thought they'd do, like me making music now, or like just the things in life that do make it worth going on and like living. And even if it's just seeing your friends at a show and being able to beat the shit out of them with like a smile on your face.
Right.
At least we both got through the week, you know?
It's a very different culture, and and I love when the regular social media and people see it, because then they have no idea how to understand what they're seeing. But like talking with you guys, with Devin, how you guys were taken back on some of the things, and I'm like, this is a very normal thing. If anything, it's like almost a healthy outlet. It was like I saw some people that I haven't seen in forever. And when I was moshing this weekend, and the first thing I did was either snatched them up, or I just was like ready to just have fun with them by violence.
Yeah.
And it's just how that was.
Well, and it's like, you know, I grew up being somebody that had a lot of, like, I was a violent teenager, I would say. I got expelled from school. I got suspended multiple times. I got in trouble as a young adult for violent behavior, and now I have an outlet for that where nobody's going to do shit about it, and I don't have to feel bad about that, being a mom or being a woman or being whatever I am, because everyone's doing the same thing, and if you don't like it, you're probably not there. And, like, I can introduce that to my son before it hopefully becomes a problem for him, because every young kid I know is mad about something.
Yeah.
Like, and I want him to have a healthy outlet where he can write about it, or he can play an instrument in a band, or even just dance, you know, just to be able to get through life knowing, again, that you could, like, see those people at the end of the week or the end of the month when there's another show.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that, like, I've talked to you about when we've had tattoo appointments and shit. I was like, first off, we need to make, like, 4 bands already. I mean, we've had ideas left and right, and we haven't done them yet, but we'll get to it sometime. Life sucks. But we want to fucking get to a point where you can go in and know that violently everybody can, and this isn't a fucking new thing. This is very much so
like
always
you're, like,
the realm.
literally trying to beat the shit out of people unless it comes to that point. But, like, it's more of just like a heightened state of awareness where everything's more primal and everything's more just, like, heightened.
So much to where you can see anybody that you know and get physical, and it's okay.
Yeah.
I can see you right now and hit you, and there's a problem. But if I see you there and we're both around in the same thing, and I hit you 4 times behind the head, we laugh about it after.
Yeah.
It's crazy because like
and he immediately looks at me and he goes, "I would fuck you up either one of them. We would fight."
I don't care. Yeah, we're fighting. I don't care if I'm winning or losing. I'm getting my ones in.
It's been nice for me, especially as a woman, to have that space to be violent and it not be a problem.
I would like to go and, like, observe and not get hit, like, just to be there to, like, support.
It's not like everybody moshes. There are different places for other people to stand in the room, you know, like, there's plenty of, like, other women that don't necessarily want to get hit, you know, there's plenty of dudes that, like, have full-time jobs where they can't have a black eye, they can't, you know.
Yup.
There's a place for everybody there. It's just, like, where you're willing to fit yourself in.
Yeah, do you think her son just casually goes to these shows and just is in the middle of it with these grown-ass men?
Like, yeah, he's, like, side stage chilling, watching, and, like, you know, it's awesome.
I hang out with him. I'd be like, hey, you finished with that? You finished with the red
yeah.
crayon?
I have friends that
shit.
will stand with him so that I can go mosh and do my thing, and he loves watching. Like, he's like, sick, that's my mom.
That's dope.
That's so
That's
cool.
so dope.
I love that for you.
It's really cool to be able to share that with my son, because like that was always why I was excited about having a boy over a girl, because I knew how I was, and I was like, I don't know how I would raise a little girl to be like soft and feminine and like a girl. Because I don't think I think growing up without like the stability of a father all the time and things like that, I just learned to look out for myself. So it's cool to be able to share that with him.
That's dope.
Well, in this
Dope as
outlet
fuck.
that everybody is able to have, and some don't, but for the outlet that you have grown up and had him now involved in, I think that it'll be a nice way for him to be able to deal with a lot of that shit.
Yeah, for
And-
sure. I think that every kid, it's like a fucking rec room, you know?
Yeah, some people go there and play basketball and they're with other kids, and some other kids go to shows to where they watch grown-ups just fight each other the whole time, and they have the best time in the world.
Yeah, and and the thing is too, I remember there being this post, like it was me and Axel, I think seeing Combust from New York, and I was like, I took him into the pit with me, and we were like messing around, and I was swinging him around and stuff, but there was like nobody in there,
Mm-hmm.
and I wouldn't have taken him if it were a time where it was like full of people or something.
Yeah.
But one of the older guys that I know had commented, and they were like, to a bystander, this probably looks like dangerous, but if they knew like the people in this room, they would know that your son is probably the most protected he ever could be.
Well, not even that. Like, to add on to that, that's such a cool moment whenever the kids are able to get involved in hardcore. Like,
Yeah.
whenever the kids are on stage with the earmuffs or whatever, or doing this and that, there's a different level in the room that it gets brought to. For one, everybody's aware. Everybody knows. Unless you blatantly aren't paying attention right there, you see the kid or you understand that there's a fucking kid right there. But then everybody lets that, like, build. Like, there's momentum with that kid if he's in that moment. Like if they're on stage, if they're grabbing the mic or whatever the fucking case is. It is more welcome than anything else. And
Yeah.
it's like you are the spotlight.
And you're inspiring them. Like, you can see them being inspired by you performing, or you got cool style with your, like, dancing or whatever you're doing. You look cool. A kid's going to see that and be like, that's dope. I want to be like that one day.
You don't have the best technique for moshing.
You fucking better.
He's got his two-step down. He learned this weekend.
Dude, he started a fucking band.
Yeah, he has a little band. It's called World of Death.
That's crazy. Okay.
I listened to the song and everything, dude.
It's
There's a
kinda
full
sick.
song.
It's
That's
kinda sick,
hardcore as fuck.
honestly. Yeah, he's cool.
That is hardcore. That
It
would be
is.
correct.
Yeah.
That is
World of
technically
Death.
hardcore.
Yeah, it's dope.
That's crazy.
But I think you asked me earlier what my favorite sets were of the weekend. And
Yes.
I would say, so from the pre-show, Spirit of Vengeance for sure.
Shout out my fucking dogs, dude.
They were awesome, and Axel like loved them and was like locked in the entire time. I've never seen him watch a band like that. And afterwards, he was like, "I want to be just like them." Like, they were so cool.
Don't be like Blaine. Do not be like Blaine.
No, he loved
Blaine
it.
is a terrible influence on everybody.
He loved it, and he was like, they were smiling and they looked happy to be there. It wasn't like just tough guy shit, you
Yeah.
know. Like, he genuinely was like so stoked to see them. And I let them know, and they sent him like a little package and stuff. It's just so cool with like
so
the
dope.
community
Yeah.
that is involved in it. And then like Haywire and Big Deal and so many good fucking bands played. It was awesome.
I'm so frustrated that I missed all the pre-shows because of work and everything. I was trying so hard to get there for him and everything. Are we good? Okay, thank you. I really wanted to try and get to the first one for Blaine, but sadly I wasn't able to because I got 2.5 hours of overtime on me.
They had such a good turnout though.
Nick, you're such a piece of shit.
Oh, bro shit himself over there. I was like, dog.
He sat in a chair and you deserved to.
I was like, what the hell?
But no, I really wish I would have saw like Haywire and everything from the second show as well. But involved in that one that I was a part of, what would you say your favorite ones were? And the actual in Tied Down, what were your favorite sets?
Have Heart, for sure.
I missed it.
I
left
love
early.
Have Heart.
I never
that's,
listened to them.
Like, the outlet that I'm talking about, like Watch Me Rise, or like, I mean, you know, you go through like these painful moments in life, and for somebody to take those feelings and put them into words in a way that you can cathartically express them is just such a moving thing to feel. And it can be on so many different ends of the spectrum for hardcore for me. I know that some people are like very like You know, like they like beat down, or they like oi shit, or they like, you know, whatever it might be. I like everything. I like all different types of hardcore, and I think that they all have their place, at least in my life, and like for me and what I like. So I loved Have Heart. I love 3 Knee Deep. That was sick. I'm like blanking on the bands I saw for whatever reason. Fool's Game. Love Fool's Game.
Yeah.
I got to perform with Risk. That was so cool.
Yeah, I saw the videos, and I heard that you were incredibly nervous going up
I
there.
I was like, this is the biggest stage I've ever even like stood on, really. Like, I don't know. I was like,
Dude, I mean, but how many was it? Would you say there was at least a good handful of a couple hundred?
yeah, I mean, that was the best, like, and I could be mistaken, I could be confused. That was the best opening set I've ever seen. Like, not even, I don't mean that for me. I mean, like, Risk fucking popped off. It was cool. And people were moshing hard. It's always so cool to me to see people go off for my friends, too. Like, even, it makes me proud, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Definitely the fact that I saw Soul Search and Weekend Nachos was definitely big parts for me.
Was sick.
Soul Search was stupid. Soul Search was terrifying. And it was so fun because they said on there, which made me so sad. And it's like a new generation of hardcore kids that have come in with like TikTok and everything, which from what I've been able to tell with like Drain and even Gulch. But Gulch is so fucking sick.
I would love for the inflatables to stop, but that is my take on that.
You don't like the inflatables? I
fuck
don't
with
mind
that.
it, but like it also is this thing like you can see that they've pushed past to where like they're like knocked loose. They're like starting to step on knocked loose territory where like they've like kind of not overgrown hardcore, but they've started to get into like real mainstream stuff and
Yeah.
everything to where they have to put on more of like a presence like knocked loose did.
I just don't like the theatrics involved in that kind of thing, and that is not a diss to any of those bands. I think they've all earned their spot, and are where they are for. I mean, obviously there's a reason why they are where they are. I just don't ever want to personally be in a band like that or be a band like that.
Well, it's kind of like where like I saw it personally, like they already were big, but knocked loose. It's like, excuse me, I've seen knocked loose in a small spot with not a lot of people there, and you go to where you see them there, and you see them when they first came out, and they're in the hardcore only, and then they go into the next wave and the next wave and next wave to where like now they have to put on a theater instead of just going out there and putting on a show and just doing the music.
Yeah.
They have to have the theatrics, the lights, and everything else that go with it to where they are now more of the mainstream situation. That's like Drain's Balloons.
And that's obviously like so much work too, so I don't mean that to like diminish any of that.
No, yeah.
I think I just like the more DIY feel of hardcore and find myself more attached and like in line with that.
So you would say for you, less is better.
Yeah.
As
Less
long as you have the
production,
main
less
principles,
all of it, yeah.
as long as you have the main principles of it, but you have the people from the heart, it'll still be the best set regardless if there's inflatable
Yeah.
stuff flying in the air.
Yeah, I'm trying to like scream in my friend's face and see them move for me and like to what I wrote, you know?
Oh yeah. Fun story of the weekend. I don't know if I told you guys. Right before Drain, I wanted to watch a couple songs from Drain because I like just the bullshit. But
Yeah.
then we were gonna leave a little earlier so we didn't hit the traffic. My wife goes to the restroom after drinking tequila and vodka all day. $15 drinks. I paid out the fucking wazoo this weekend for drinks.
That's why you gotta have them car pops.
Yep, I had a couple car pops. I had some moonshine too, which was wild. But it's a 100 proof apple cider, brother. That shit hits you in the stomach. I
Ooh,
barely drank
I
it.
can smell it right now.
It was
Ooh.
fabulous.
I'm sure it smells
But she went to
amazing.
the bathroom and she went to go into the stall, and when she turned, her knee dislocated all the way to the side of her knee. Yeah.
Haley
That's
dislocated her fucking
insane.
knee.
Dislocated her knee. So our friend that we were with is a nurse, and so she went into the bathroom to go use the restroom and turned. Pop goes her knee. She then was like leaning up against the wall, and she was talking to she's like, hey, says the girl's name. It's like, can you come here, please? She goes over there and sees her knee is on the side. Her left knee is on the side of her knee. And she's like, do not fucking move. I'm going to get the medic. And she said, like, okay, well, I still got to pee. So she started to lean up against the wall a little bit. And then when she put pressure, she watched her knee slowly come back over. And she popped her fucking knee back into place.
What a badass.
Yeah. I was like, I I got the call from her, not my wife, but she's like, hey, you need to go. I couldn't hear her. She had to run up to me. She's like, go to the bathroom right now. Kaylee dislocated her knee. So I ran to the bathroom, and I look at her, and she's sitting there smiling with the medic. And she's just like, this has never happened before. And I was like, dude, what the fuck are you
That's
doing,
fucking
bro?
crazy.
You
She's
can't
insane.
use the bathroom by yourself? Like, you can't just casually go pee-pee?
She can. She's just gonna dislocate her knee, maybe.
Dude, she just pivoted to the stall without even moving her leg, apparently. But then the next day, she ended up going for the majority of the day and sat and chilled out while her knee was in incredible pain. So thank you, my wife. I love you so much for letting me see Soul Search, because I almost didn't get to see my favorite band, one of my favorite bands of all time. We were that close, brother. There was an argument that night. It was that close. We were real close. And then I went to the casino and lost $300 fucking dollars. So my fight didn't make me feel any fucking better.
That's why I don't know about the casino.
Bro, I watched our friend. No, I mean, you say that. Listen, we pull up. We end up getting there and
Mary
shit.
there?
What?
Did you go with Mary?
No, Mary wasn't there. We were in Detroit.
That's why.
I was there with Pantsley and Tommy. Shout out to Pants and Tommy.
Shout out Pants
Met Blaine, a bunch of other people and shit. And there was our friend Kara that was there. She was up 500, showing us a 2 ticket. She was super stoked. We lost her for 10 minutes. We go over to this other one where we see her sitting there with her boyfriend, and she has no money. 500 disappeared, gone. Poof. This machine ate all 500 of her dollars.
No.
Just ate it?
No, not ate it, but like ate it. Like she lost it all on this machine. So no,
slots?
we started beating the shit out of this machine, and there was another machine. One of our homies, shout out Elijah, got $750 on the machine next to us. So we were chasing the dragon the whole fucking night. We were, dude. I had 300. A friend had 300. The other person had 400, and then her with 500. There was well over $1,000 into this one slot machine to make it pop. So like you saying you want to go to the casino, I can tell you right now, look me in the eyes, don't do it. Don't do it unless you go with like $20 and no more money.
You're not gonna leave for hours if you go.
I
with
would
more.
go with $20 because that's like what I got.
Yeah, I didn't have that 300.
Don't buy any drinks.
I'll have road pops there too.
There you go.
There you go.
They're blacklisted on.
By the
me.
way, I
I'm
do not
no
mean
more
driving
casinos.
and drinking. I mean when you're parked.
Yeah.
You're
Parked pops.
Parked pops.
Park Pops is crazy.
Peepees.
We need them peepees, dude.
We need peepees.
Why'd you look at me? We need pippies.
We need peepees.
Cody Ray, what were you saying? You said something that fucking made me. Fuck, what were we talking about though, man? Something had my fucking
They're
blacklisted.
oh yeah, they're
Blacklisted.
blacklisted.
blacklisted. What?
Casinos.
Casinos,
No more
they're
from
done.
me.
Dunzo.
Oh, casino. Oh man, dude.
No
He-
more.
He ain't doing that shit. He's not. He's no more a casino guy.
No, I would go with like a group of people, but like every time I went, it's like the urge to pull more money out is so hard.
That's
like,
what
the
happened to
fight.
us. We pulled 300. We split it in half, and then we got beat by that machine. And we looked at each other. We went to go pee. We both came out the bathroom and we looked at ourselves and we were like, 150 more.
No.
And then we dropped another 150 each into that machine basically. And then we played virtual blackjack. We actually were sitting next to Ian Fidance, the comedian. He's a big hardcore dude. He's always at the fest and shit. And both of us at the same time were sitting at this virtual blackjack machine, just rubbing our foreheads just like this. And you could, I like looked over at him and he was doing the same shit. And I'm like, I go, bad cards over there. And he's just like, pfft. And like, we got 16 every fucking time. Got a 16, and this for blackjack. If you don't understand blackjack,
Nope.
that's a pinch to be in.
Oh my god.
It's
Yeah,
a
it is.
terrible pinch, especially when they have a high card. It doesn't make sense. Like, you either take the risk of hitting, and you're going to go over more than likely because there's more shots of you going over, or you sit,
Fuck, man, that
and more than
rush.
likely they're gonna go over,
Oh,
and
that
it's
rush.
and you're. I mean, the
like
rush is
winning.
tight.
I
Huh?
love to win.
Yeah, I would love to win and not feel that pain of losing. We walked out of that casino. We barely talked to each other. Then we went into the Uber, and the Uber on the way back there had every fucking light on his dashboard on.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
my god.
The
Just trying to
check,
see shit.
the fucking one with the eye or whatever, with the every fucking light.
Tire
was
pressure was on. Fucking
on. The
check
brights were
oil,
on.
Brights were on. Lights were on.
He's
He-
partying.
He had his windows down halfway on all of them, and it was
ABS
raining,
system
and
need-
he had the AC on at the same time.
I do
Oh.
that sometimes.
Why?
Respect.
Cause fuck it.
'Cause fuck it, you're not paying to.
Yeah,
AC.
it's not like I'm paying for AC. I'm just gonna put it on when I want it on. Like, you know, like sometimes the AC is a little too cold. and I can't really turn it warmer in my car. It doesn't work like that. So
Oh, you don't got the temperature thingy? You just got the
but
dial?
it doesn't seem to like actually
It's
get
not a happy
any warmer.
medium.
Yeah. So I'll open the windows a little bit or maybe I'm vaping or something.
Or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or something. You guys got anything else on this one? You guys want to wrap this one up? You got any questions for the hardcore Saffron? The slice Saffron? Nick, you got a question?
I don't know.
I got one. Do you have like a pregame ritual? Do you usually drive to the show like the day of or like
Yeah.
the day before or
Day of.
the day of?
Yeah.
So most of your pregame ritual is driving or
Yeah.
riding?
Yeah. So
Do you get fucked up on stage or before stage?
I've tried a couple different ways. For the first, like, most of the shows we've done, I wasn't drinking at the time at all. Like, I just quit drinking for a while because I have a problem being confident in a setting where I might not have had a little liquid courage, and I wanted to get past that. That's also, like, everything I've done almost this past year was to, like, push myself out of my comfort zone and, like, do something that
That's awesome.
I was
That's
like
growth.
scared of. Yeah. So I quit drinking and I tried to perform that way, and it was cool and it was fun, but I was kind of like, could be fun too if I was a little bit drunk.
Little
Little
buzz.
bit.
So
Just a little bugger.
I started having like a couple most of the time now before shows, or I'll like hit a vape or something.
Do you do anything else like vocal practice or
Yeah, I
anything
go
like
out
that?
to the car and I do Mind Force.
You do Mind Force.
Yeah, I've
You
been
go out
doing
there
Mind
and
Force.
you
I pick a Mind Force song and I amp myself up and I scream it in the car.
what Mind Force song?
Usually, like, okay, there's a couple. Okay, Fratello, I feel like that song does not get enough love. That's one of my favorite songs ever.
Okay.
My amp up song would be Danger Zone.
Danger Zone. Yeah, I pump up the kicks, pump up the jams. Pump up the jams. Why am I not thinking that
Yeah,
correctly?
Pump Up the
Pump
Kicks
Up-
is crazy.
Pumped up kicks.
Not that one.
Just crazy pick for fucking let's get pumped up.
Or Loose by Primer 55.
Okay.
It's like, watch those fuckers jump when I get loose. And like that's how I feel when it comes on.
All
so.
loose and shit. Yeah, getting the blood flowing.
Yep.
That's all it's all
Sometimes
about.
I do some stretches in case I'm gonna be jumping around, being crazy.
Okay. All right.
I like that.
Real quick before we let you go on this one, then I want to get over here because I understand that we did this last time to you. We can do it again on you. You know the Kraken questions.
Yeah.
What is your Kraken question for us this time?
I don't know.
That's
I don't know.
hardcore as fuck.
That's hardcore as fuck.
I didn't think about it. So, what's your favorite heavy band? Is that a good one?
Sure.
All right.
Damn, I've been listening to a lot of like different bands lately again.
What's your favorite though?
What's a heavy band? Like
Like,
define
dude,
heavy band.
I am not judgmental. I like all of that shit. So, like, we could be talking like 2000s metalcore.
I
for all
swear to God, I've been
I don't
bouncing
even know
back
what that
and
is.
forth.
The
and
type of
be-
bands I listen to are like Sublime, so
That's so heavy, dude.
yeah, dude. Makes you want
Shoot
to
people.
riot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lately, I've been jumping back and forth between As I Lay Dying and Tool.
Tools. I like that one song. It's like H period or something. It's a good one. The intro's kind of
I
sick.
do like some Tool.
Do you know what she's talking about?
No, not that
No,
one.
His first
Listen
reaction,
to
he
it.
went,
I
huh?
like.
Listen
what's
to
the
it,
album?
it's
The
good.
2006 album. It's like the only album I've been
I don't know. I'm
listening
thinking
to.
of the blue one with it looks like a little Aztec guy or something.
I think it's
face on there.
Vicarious. The Vicarious album.
Travis, what's yours?
Yeah. 10,000
I mean,
Days.
is Blood for Blood would just be my go-to, but like for something that people might know, I'll go Pantera. Pantera fucks.
Yeah.
My brother went to the one show with Columbus, whatever the hell it was, Sonic Temple.
Yeah.
He sent me a bunch of videos that I didn't give a absolute fuck about because he thought it was cool.
So I think that Slayer is my Pantera.
Fuck yeah. I mean, Slayer's sick.
Yeah.
Is that the heavy? Is that your band? Is that your favorite heavy band?
No.
Who-
I would say my favorite heavy band, Black Sabbath.
That's a good one.
Like
Okay, I like Black
the
Sabbath.
Black Sabbath is like OG heavy,
Yeah.
like the best shit ever. I like Doom though, in a way. Like I know that most people that are involved in like hardcore and stuff like that, that's too long for them. It's too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I still like that stuff, and I think that there's also just a really good foundation of like punk music and stuff in Black Sabbath, and I know they aren't who started that, but
Right.
I just think that they have like a good foundation of all of what we have now.
Another one, Magruder Grind.
Yeah.
Magruder
Negative.
Grind. I'll
Marauder?
fucking die by Magruder Grind. I didn't even realize God's Hate covered Marauder. I'm not gonna lie. They did Master Kill, and I was up there like, wait, is this? I was like, what? Is this? Maybe? I don't know. And I saw somebody post it, and I was like, God damn it, you're an idiot, bro. I was like, yeah, of course they did.
That was sick.
All right, thank you very much for that question, and thank you very much for coming once again to the Boogered Up podcast, Saffron. Let everybody know where they can find you on the next upcoming shows. If there's anything they can listen to, where they can listen to it, and where they can find you on all socials.
Slice, that stuff is all on Spotify and Apple Music and Bandcamp. I think we make the most money off of Bandcamp, so if you would like to buy it digitally there, you should do that.
Hell yeah.
We have merch on our website and physical merch too. And that's all it, like, I think our Instagram is Slice Hardcore.
Yeah, I think so.
My tattoo page is Sassafras Tats, and my link's in my bio for booking appointments. And my solo stuff is just under my name, Saffron Florea.
Hell yeah. Well,
Hell yeah.
thank you very much for coming on. And I know that you're not good at compliments, but I'm very proud of you and everything that you've done lately. You're fucking absolutely killing it, and I can't wait to see you grow.
Thank you.
And guys, don't do anything that we wouldn't do. Catch you guys very soon. And bye.
Shut up!